Welcome back to my YouTube channel. A few names in automotive history that evoke raw emotion, heritage, and performance like the Mustang. For decades, the Mustang has been the embodiment of American muscle, and every generation seems to elevate that legacy. But the 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT350 is not just an upgrade, it's a rebirth. A bold step into the future of performance, power, and precision, blending decades of racing DNA with next-generation innovation. This is the car that doesn't just turn heads, though it snaps necks. From the moment you approach the 2026 Shelby GT350, the aggressive presence is undeniable. The low stance, the sculpted body lines, and the unmistakable Shelby touches make it clear. This car means business. The iconic Cobra badge on the grille is more than a symbol, it's a warning to the competition. Every inch of this machine is engineered for performance. From its lightweight materials to its refined aerodynamics, this Mustang is as much a track weapon as it is a piece of art. At the front, the GT350 introduces a redesigned fascia that looks angrier, sharper, and more menacing than ever before. The LED lighting system is not just futuristic, it's functional. Each beam has been crafted for better visibility and aggressive aesthetics, especially when paired with the new honeycomb grille and widened air intakes. The hood is slightly lower, but more vented, providing better airflow and heat extraction, crucial for the monster under the hood. And speaking of the engineer, Ford has truly outdone itself. The 2026 Shelby GT350 continues the tradition of naturally aspirated fury with a re-engineered 5.2 litres Voodoo V8. But this isn't the same power plant from the last generation. Now producing an estimated 570 horsepower and 450 pounds-to-feet of torque. It's a symphony of revs and rage. What makes it unique is the recalibrated flat plane crank, refined for both performance and longevity. The red line now stretches past 8,500 RPM, and trust us, you'll want to visit that upper limit every chance you get. What's more impressive is how the power is delivered. The throttle response is instantaneous. Acceleration is brutally smooth. Mated to a 6-speed Tremec manual transmission, purists will rejoice here. This car was built for the driver, and Ford made sure to upgrade the transmission's internal components to handle high rev shifts with even greater reliability. For those who demand cutting-edge tech, there's also a new dual clutch option available, offering lightning-fast gear changes and improved lap times. The rear of the GT350 is just as aggressive as the front. A new diffuser and active quad exhaust system not only enhance aerodynamics but produce a spine-tingling exhaust note that echoes with every downshift. The tail lamps have been redesigned for a sleeker look, while the integrated ducktail spoiler adds just the right amount of downforce without compromising daily usability. And let's not forget those new forged aluminium wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires that give the car a planted stance and incredible grip. Inside, the 2026 GT350 is an exercise in focused performance. The cabin is driver-centric, with everything angled toward the pilot. Recaro racing seats come standard, offering exceptional bolstering for high G cornering while remaining comfortable enough for long drives. The materials have been upgraded across the board. Alcantara, carbon fiber, and brushed aluminium dominate the interior, providing both luxury and function. One of the standout features is the 12.3-inch customizable digital cluster, paired with Ford's latest Sync 5 infotainment system. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, offers real-time performance data, and can even provide track telemetry for those pushing limits at the circuit. A new heads-up display keeps vital stats in your line of sight, so your eyes stay on the road or the track. And for audiophiles, the optional Bang & Olufsen sound system turns the cockpit into a concert hall, when you're not listening to that intoxicating V8 soundtrack. But Ford hasn't just improved the GT350's power and tech, it's completely re-engineered the driving dynamics. The chassis benefits from a stiffer structure, enhanced by extensive use of high-strength steel and aluminium. The result is improved torsional rigidity and better handling. The Magni Ride adaptive suspension has been refined, responding faster and more precisely to changes in road conditions and driving style. Whether you're carving canyon roads or pushing through apexes on a track, the feedback is immediate, natural, and exhilarating. Braking performance is world-class, thanks to massive Brembo 6-piston front calipers and larger rotors all around. Fade is nearly non-existent, and modulation is consistent even under the harshest driving conditions. New cooling ducts and airflow systems ensure that heat stays under control, because when you're dealing with nearly 600 horsepower, heat management becomes just as important as acceleration. Safety and driver assistance haven't been forgotten either. The 2026 GT350 includes forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and a rear-view camera system. However, Ford wisely made many of these systems optional, understanding that many enthusiasts want minimal electronic intervention when pushing a car like this to its limits. But here's where the GT350 truly shines. It's not just a track car. It's livable, comfortable, even refined. It feels just as at home cruising through downtown streets as it does tearing up the tarmac. Ford has found that elusive balance between brute force and daily drivability. It's a car that begs to be driven, every single day. Not stored, not saved or used. What's more, the GT350 embraces the future while honoring the past. Ford's decision to keep this a gas-powered, manual transmission muscle car in a world increasingly turning electric is a statement. It's a declaration that passion still matters, that not everything needs to be quiet, efficient, and digital. Sometimes, what we need is loud, mechanical, and visceral. The 2026 GT350 delivers all of that in spades. Of course, there's the price to consider. The new GT350 isn't cheap, expected to start around $72,000, with higher trims and track packages pushing it closer to $85,000. But what you get for that money isn't just a car. It's an experience. It's a piece of American performance history, refined for the modern world. And when compared to European sports cars with similar performance figures, the Mustang still delivers incredible bang for the buck. Ultimately, the 2026 Ford Mustang Shelby GT350 is not for every ear, and that's the point. It's for those who crave emotion in driving, for those who wake up early on weekends just to go for a spirited drive, for those who want to feel every gear change, every corner, every exhaust note. This is a car for the purist, the enthusiast, the dreamer. In a world of digital driving aids and autonomous whispers, the GT350 screams. It roars. It dances between the lines of tradition and technology, offering a connection to the road that's becoming increasingly rare. It's mechanical. It's analog. It's alive. And if this is what the future of the Mustang looks like, then we sire bring it on.